I see you here tomorrow, I have a friend who talks louder than me.
Kake ora ke paine bora isere karol jorela yodieni dar. Ndiba kake menjena bora isere.
When I went to the hall,
Ore balo a hall.
I love Christians.
Anyora dole Krista mo.
Then when you want to know true Christians, trouble comes. The true Christians show up.
What are the negolu let Christos you know what?
Run away, but the Christians show up in time of trouble. Stand on your feet and say, I am here, I am. The Lord God Almighty. Sit down. They clap their hands. They are crying and laughing. They started dancing to God. Speaking in tongues. I learned a lesson about Manasseh. Wachamkina evangelist, Reverend Sijui. I learned something about Manasseh Parsaloi Mankuleyo.
Na yolo wembaye tabalara olaligero neji Manasseh tabalo Reverend nyo na yolo wendogin oltongani oji Manasseh Parsaloi Mankuleyo na yolo.
The warrior never knows his sword until he has been in battle.
Aha. Me yolo wador morani empejano la lemlenye megirashigno renkomomo la rabal.
The warrior will never know how his spear, how good and dependable his spear is until there is war.
Me yolo wador morani esidano wempijano ngolone mperenye megirashigno la rabal.
I was tested.
God
wanted to let me see myself in the middle of trouble. He pulled the sword and I was the sword. Give a hand to the Lord, yes. That's when I found out I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me.
No longer de marasamba pokin tangaragilo laishangi de mata.
Son,
yes sir.
Let me give him 4 words. Sit down and get a pen and write this.
The way the
Holy Spirit just changed my messages. I looked at it. Nilikuwa na sama yangu pale. Amepindua.
Yes sir.
Nihubiri yangu ama yake.
Eji agara na yori kiriko likwa ilai. Ama amwe wala ituri enyo lenye kola la yali yo eno lenye.
You will like.
You don't want my message?
Give a hand to the Lord.
Endo shigala itori enkai.
The Holy Spirit, write this down. The Holy Spirit is teaching me. Point number 1. The Holy Spirit is teaching me number 1. To pray precisely. Pray precisely.
It's not that prayer of jumping,
when you
jumping,
are shooting at a target, you aim, you close one eye, you pull the trigger. You have to be precise. Don't shoot all the way around your problem. Aim at it, pull the trigger, and let go.
Mila omwana ngomuno na manema na nyamali no amaneman ule nyamali to monokina nyamali impadanga na nyamali uloki.
Point number 1.
Ambaye dokuya.
Pray precisely.
To mono dampadango.
Point number 2.
Ambaye yare.
Prepare purposely.
Terera na you tenke pirta.
pengine nita
Bag rana.
medina mere nige.
Abagrana, kidimayuna. Nothing like that.
Prepare
Tere na you
purposely.
denge perta.
Here is the target.
Nena enaduo oladuo nguli uniul.
Not targets plural, target singular.
Mer konyek orkongu.
You look at it and you prepare for it.
Ningur niretena anapakino.
Prepare purposely.
Tere na you denge perta.
Confront it.
Pe itumore
The first
nilarare.
one was pray precisely.
Ore neunina tomono te tangariano.
Over the target.
Tomono tangariano.
Kneel down and talk to God precisely.
Tigila kung irori yankai
Be precise
tangariano.
about it.
Tariana jana ningira omunankai.
Number 2,
Enyare
prepare yourself purposely.
terera na yu eyarenge perta.
Menkipidipidot ende jo menkipidipidot.
Ende jodo yi menki pidipidot.
Targets will not go by playing games. You target it. You prepare purposely until even your problem starts worrying.
Irerena yarenge perta. Ni omon I will eno enake pertengo mono. Omideru enyamali na ngasi ajo kanyo na grasa omiseka enyamalino.
And the third one, and I'm closing.
Ore neuni na kalo iken.
Proceed.
Shomo dokoya.
Proceed.
Shomo dokoya.
Persistent.
Shomo dokoya. Tenyuata na dede. Shomo dokoya. Tenyuata na baya.
Persistently is not this.
Ore
It's not one step forward and the other one. You proceed persistently.
ore alo dokoya tenyuata na tenilo nimingai nimilo siadilo dokoya intoriori alo dokoya.
Even if you stop to breathe, you stop with your face pointing at.
Ara de nintashe ayang engiti intashe ingorira na duoko nilo ito nekingira ngayaya.
And then next step, you still are aiming in the same direction.
Ore enkairo duata niya na na duoko nikiyairo laitoriani ninyilo.
Pray precisely.
Tomono tempadamo.
Prepare purposely.
Terere na yu tenge pertakito.
Proceed persistently.
Shomo dokoya tenyuata.
Sometimes you will be hit.
Amogelo niki woshi.
Yes.
Kaseba. Kelo niki kobi.
You are hit.
Kelo niki woshi.
You are focused.
Kakingira ka
Your
lo.
eyes are on the target.
Ore enkonyak nono na na duoko niloiro
You
eti.
wipe and you put your step forward.
Teniki woshi ni juro nintoki adumoro duata alo dokoya.
Let me finish with Uganda.
No maidebakenda embe Uganda.
They came, I went to the library.
Nikibonu nalo library
They asked me questions.
na ikilikwanishore.
They started laughing.
Niterua kwene.
And God sent them laughter.
Iroaga ngayengwe nyalawa.
When I got back to the hall, because they left,
Ore baashukokino enaduo hall ameshomoita ninche lelo jeshi.
they tell me
Na joki.
that's when Christian Union in Uganda became strong.
Na inakata tinatumo etagolo nelalau ena loturu Cristiano te Uganda.
They told me, yes, give a hand to the Lord if you feel like it.
Toshigala itoria ninkai kesepa.
That's when Christianity stood up.
Na inakata itasho esiaye Kristo te Uganda.
Pete Ratcliffe,
Pete Ratcliffe.
he stood up and says,
Nerashenejo.
Now, do you understand the Maasai warriors?
Iyololo irmora lor Maasai.
And just there's nothing good that comes from an easy place.
Yes. Mediesidai na ingwe nelelek. Wow.
Why am I speaking this in Maasai Island? Because before you know it, Dr. Kulashambotian, Etiangolam Nalotu Naguntai Opuashuko Kirori Lanka Yamwetanka Mari Diako.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You don't know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't know.
A time is coming when you are the ones that will take back the gospel to the Europeans, the Americans, and all the other nations.
The fire is here.
Yeah, I'm usually on the other side. There are many churches, they've sold themselves.
I was very proud that day when Kenya and the president of Kenya,
when President Uhuru Kenyatta, the former president, said, "We have said no." Now, we have said no.
The main professors, who is a friend of mine,
What the obolor professors
came and said, "Explain to me.
Don't
you? Why do you hate?" I said, "We don't hate anybody. A bank robber will come to my church and he's welcome, but he's not going to leave the church. A bank robber."
Na lor na jogi laga shore lai kanyeri bimba kolor wana lo wasin ba toro na jogi megimba yo kide mai lor wala puroni ankanisa kage me pangola puroni keshuko ibeleken.
The devil has hit a nation that loved God so much.
Ne wo sholai dirwa olo shapo nyarankai oleng.
But the Lord is still God.
Kage oro lai toriani edona ke kai.
The light and nalo etiangama.
Yeah, the fire is here. Don't be cheated.
I
ask these people,
why do people in Africa not accept it? I said, number one,
Africa. Yeah.
We don't have it there because there are things in every tribe. Sukari came to Africa, so in Maasai, Kejia Sukari.
Yeah.
Kikuyu, Shukari.
Yeah.
Swahili, Sukari.
We don't have
muchele in Africa, so in Maasai get your mushele, Kikuyu, mushere, Kekamba, Nemuzele, whatever you call it. Same word. Najogi, we do not have a word for homosexual in Maasai.
Migara, you can learn a homosexuality. Take Maasai. Migara. We don't have it. Migara. We ain't got it.
In Gekoyo munaita. Hakuna.
Naitwa hakuna. Migara.
So first find a name in one of the tribes.
43
tribes. Go and find its name, then come and tell us this is what we are talking about. The water is dark. When you touch the water, it's left like ashes.
When you touch it, you see ashes.
You can even find liquid gold. I am a master, I am not a coward. I go to Balo in a way, my whole body now my
Karor masa nina maura ito ikaw sisi lai peading in the wedge na eba you sisi in the pog o sisi lai pog.
Voices.
Let it to ilushi. It to ilushi. Anybody who plays around with God is a fool.
Let me finish.
And all my deeper.
Pray precisely.
Tomono.
Prepare purposely. The battle ahead is a real battle. There are people who are dying in sin.